Hi guys,
Hello, people.
I'm Milena,
Hola.
and we're watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I didn't say it correctly.
Yeah, I think they know.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
It's getting worse the
It's
more you
getting worse
try.
and worse, yes.
We're watching Jujutsu Kaisen episode 5.
A 5, which is the
Five.
second part of the previous episode.
Something the womb in the sky is
Open.
trying to kill us.
I don't know.
Can't remember what the title
Me
was.
neither.
But like there's a woman in the sky. I mean it's cracked.
Yeah.
We have seen the guy.
And
That
has
is-
killed our boy. Or at least there is a potential of the womb killing our boy.
well, no,
I mean, he's
the womb is
sleeping.
dead.
Yes.
The womb has been
But the thing is, the womb
died from Sakuna?
Sakura. I might be mistaken.
Sakura. Now I'm gonna remember Sakura.
I am not sure. Sukuna.
Fuck. I'll remember on Sakura.
For me, it's the same with every other color. Yuji, is it Yuji?
The main?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, for me, it's the same. Like every character, there is no connection to absolutely
Start
anything
naming
in
them
my
all.
life. Gojo, Yuji, Nobara, Makumi, Sukuna.
Magumi. So close.
What did I say?
Makumi.
What is the name?
Magumi.
Magumi, Sukuna. Exactly.
Oh, no more characters gonna appear. This is right now my max.
Absolutely
We have hit a
max.
wall. The
Absolutely.
guy in the bun, keep him. I cannot remember one single name more.
Yeah, I agree. But the womb is responsible for our boy having to turn and give control to Sukuna.
Yes.
And now he's sleeping somewhere, and our other boy Megumi needs to wake him up because he already cares about him. And does not, because like he is the responsible one for killing Yuji if it comes to it.
Well, I think Gojo is the responsible one for killing you.
Yes, but like I think Megumi in
Yeah.
the previous episode said something along the lines like it's responsible, it falls on me if there is no Gojo around.
Oh, I didn't. I just remembered him, like, our boy being mad, like, well, why did you save me then? If I'm gonna, in the future, I can commit some horrible things. But, like, it does sound like something he would say. It's just, like, I cannot exactly remember.
Oh, in my mind, it's closer to the end of the episode, and that's why he ran back, you know? That, like, it's on him to either save him or kill him, you know?
I mean, yes, I would assume that he thinks that, like, that is his responsibility.
So, like, that's how I see it. And because he does not want to be the one who is gonna kill him.
Yes.
Or actually, he does not want him to die. Not just be the one, you know what I mean?
They're already best friends.
Exactly. It's like that. He is annoyed and all of that, but like he cares a bit. You know, he cannot stop himself. He's just pretending at this point. We'll see in the future when he's gonna crack. Maybe even this episode when he saves him.
Would love in this episode to find out more about Megumi. I don't know if that's going to be the episode. I mean, we have talked a lot about what his motivation is, like why he has felt a certain type of way about like saving people that are in the detention center.
Or
and
not
why,
saving.
yes, or lack of saving.
Yeah.
I would love to find out my list of questions grows. Would love to find that out. Would love to know about our boy and what's wrong with him, because like something about him and his parents, a mystery here. We need to know how him and Sukuna function with each other, and like how one takes control, how one affects the other, how like there's so many questions about that. And they're kind of left on their own. Gojo is not here, so like it's on them. I mean, I'm not sure how we take on Sukuna. I mean, our boy is just gonna come through.
I think,
and so like that's how we control Sukuna.
I think that's the only way. Again, we talked about it. Maybe Megumi is gonna be, his life is gonna be threatened. So maybe that's the way how Yuji is gonna.
I think that's that's the way our boy is gonna like. He wants to save someone, so like
we're very close
someone's
to
about
killing
to die.
Megumi. Him somehow.
Yes,
coming
I think
back.
this is what's about to be happening in this
That's
episode.
how I imagine it as well.
Me
honestly.
too. Me too. Everything else, I don't.
And
there's 20 minutes.
Gojo,
Yes.
where were you? How was this not the pressing issue? You know what I mean? I understand things are happening, but
I don't know what happens in the rest of the world. Again, that is another question. Like, why is there so little of sorcerers? What how do you become one? I mean, again,
And
the
what
list
is
of questions
Jujutsu?
are just like
what the fuck
yes,
is Jujutsu?
yes, if it's not like cursed energy and like questions upon questions that I have here.
So give us some answers.
Yes. Also, everyone is laughing at us. Now it's us.
Us.
Now it's us. Now
Okay.
it's not just me. Now it's you as well. You're in this with me for doubting Gojo. Apparently, Everyone was like, oh my god, they doubt Gojo's abilities. And I don't know if people are sarcastic or like if he really is the strongest thing that has ever existed then. If like, because I have seen Sukuna. Sukuna seems fucking insane. Gojo's like 28. The fact that he learned
I
being
understand
28.
that he is special, but like our boy Yuji is as well. He is the one in a million that like did not die.
I'm starting to believe that like when like Gojo in the intro, like when he takes off his like little mask,
Maybe.
it's like rays, you know, that like kill you. Like I'm starting to believe that that's the part that
I
he has.
don't know. It's just that like I'm still doubting. I don't
Oh
know
my
how
god,
to
is
explain
he
that.
actually 28? How long has he been 28?
I was like, why would people lie?
How long has he been 28?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess we are not taking his abilities seriously.
I
It's
am.
not that I'm taking his abilities
I
seriously. It's just that like I don't
This
know
guy
how to
is
compare
100
them
years
to this
old.
one.
Exactly.
It does not. I have not seen him fight for a second. I actually have.
Yeah, but like our this guy Sukuna is thousands years old, and he has left become not a curse. He has what are these like fingers?
Cursed objects.
He has split into 20 cursed objects so that he can prolong living.
Is that why he did it? I was just like someone cut off his fingers. That was my
All
idea.
20 of them.
Yeah.
I don't think he had 20 fingers. I think he was a human.
He had 4 arms.
Did he?
I said 4.
I'm not mixing it with
With Frieren?
Frida, yes.
Because like someone
Because
has
I'm
4.
not sure. I don't remember them saying he had 4 arms. I
He-
just remember it
I remember
saying.
them saying he had 4 arms because like how is he a human that he had 4 arms?
Okay. I remember thinking he had 20 fingers. I don't know. I don't know if those fingers were just cut, but like I think I remember reading that like he wanted to prolong living or live forever.
I mean, it
something
makes sense
like
considering
that.
he's 1,000 years old.
That's how I understood it.
No, maybe
but-
that is how it is.
Maybe that I read it somewhere. Was it in an episode or in the comments? That's what I read.
In my mind, they would like cut off his fingers and like spread them out so
Because
like,
that's
he
the
would
only
not
way
be.
that like they would be able to stop him.
Yeah.
Maybe. I am
This is
again.
what I mean.
The
Questions
thing
on
is,
questions on
absolutely.
questions.
The thing is, like, if our boy Yuji eats all 20 of them and becomes Sukuna,
Yeah.
Sukuna comes back to life.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine Gojo being stronger. It's just not something that I'm used to in TV in any show.
The way that people are talking about it seems like Gojo is like gonna do this to Sukuna and Sukuna is about to be dead. You know what I mean?
I don't think so. I think people are
Over exaggerating.
Over-exaggerating.
Yeah, I think that's what I mean. People are being
over-exaggerating.
sarcastic. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
think he's strong, but I don't think he's that strong. I don't know. We'll see. I
Yeah.
guess he needs to show off, not just with words. I feel like with action. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like he seems
Usually when people
very funny to
that's what I
me.
want to say. But like usually when people show off with words, they're not absolutely the strongest creature on the planet. You know what I mean?
usually the quiet types are
The strongest people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, like so like it goes against everything that I
That's what I want
No,
to say.
you know.
So I am not surprised that I'm doubting him.
yeah. I'm very excited to play this
Me too.
episode. I want to see how we get out of this situation. So let's see. Cursed Womb
let's
Must
play.
Die. That's the title.
Oh my god, but like his face, I just love how the difference between
but the
Sukuna
voice is
and
different.
Yuji, so everything's different. They really make him look at him like what
He
is
likes
that scary?
I have one now. Oh my god, is our boy gonna be in a dark room now? And she remembered it's full alchemist, what she meant. The dark
At
room.
least that's what I think. It's like that is what I
Add
remember.
an L.
Yeah.
What did you Okay. Oh yes, yes, he is.
あとは虎杖が無事に戻れば残念だが奴なら戻らぬぞこれは何の縛りもなく俺を利用したツケだな俺と変わるのに少々手こずっているようだ
Yeah, well, he's going through an existential crisis, but he'll pull through.
問題だろ
It's only a matter of
俺
time.
に今できることを考え
Exactly.
What?
何を
But wouldn't he kill him? What? Wait, what? Well, he wouldn't because what?
小僧を人質にする
I mean, he needs to kill him, yeah.
小僧はそうもいかん俺と変わることはし
What just happened?
Oh, okay.
ダメ押しだ
Yeah, but like literally he cannot switch back with him because like
Without not having a heart.
もう怯えていいぞ。殺す。特に理由はない。
For
But
no
like
particular reason.
立場が逆転した。
our positions are reversed now.
My boy, you are in a fucked up situation. You do not have a heart inside of you. But like he can regenerate.
Yeah, well, yes, but like
don't
he
have
needs
to-
to
they don't
make
need-
himself
yeah,
regenerate. He's
yeah.
not gonna do that. He doesn't need a heart. Our
Yeah.
boy, if he comes to it, kind of needs a heart.
True.
But like, you know, is this one of the things that like changes because of being like merged
Connected,
together? Like maybe
yeah.
our boy now can live without a heart. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Or he can, I don't know.
Or maybe Sukuna now needs a heart because he is merged with our
Why
boy. I
would
don't know.
Sukuna decide to regenerate? Like,
Gojo,
what?
this is a time for you to show up and show your skills.
Gojo is gonna come when we deal with the situation. And be like, I'm the strongest. You know what I mean? I would have dealt with this easier.
God, who are half of these people? Oh, do you think like the girl with the ponytail is the friend of Nobara?
Maybe. I don't remember honestly now what I thought back then. He has 3 fingers inside of him and 0 heart. Fun.
不平等な現実のみが平等に与えられている。
Hello?
Who is this?
I don't know if this is Megumi's or is
Doesn't
this
look
is,
like him. It looks like
not him, but like Megumi's, I don't know,
Oh,
story,
somebody.
or is it our
Okay.
boys?
虎杖は戻ってくる。その結果自分が死んでもそういうやつだ。買いかぶりすぎだ。こいつは他の人間より多少頑丈で憎い。
No, he really will.
断言する。奴に自死する度胸はない。
He needs a proper death.
To restore, exactly, remember?
Yeah, and like now maybe he can like when he healed his arm, he said, "Oh, I healed my arm."
Yeah,
he didn't
that's
notice
why-
that he did it.
yeah.
So like he can maybe force him to heal himself.
自肉してる。
Exactly.
なして生きられるとはいえダメージを
But just like what will make him heal himself, or is he gonna do it
心
unconsciously?
臓を治させる。心臓を借りた体では俺に勝てないと思わせるんだ。
How, my boy?
できるか俺に。
My God, he is 15.
君の前ですら動けなかった俺に。
You're first grade.
できるかじゃねえ。やるんだよ。
What do we have? A dog? No.
Okay, this time a bird. He's gonna play. This is a game for him.
He's keeping his hand in his pockets.
術師本人が向かってくるか。
How are you gonna make him believe that he needs a heart?
This is a walk in the park for him.
もっと呪いを込めて。
Put more curse behind it. He does control all of like the
Yeah.
animal kingdom.
Yeah. That's his Jujutsu. I
I'm sorry,
feel like.
he's first year. The fuck did he learn all this?
なあ、言ったろ？よく使おう。
I don't know, that person in the beginning was like a dead sister. I don't know what it looked like. Mother, maybe. He had black hair, so like that's why I
Long
thought
black
it's like
hair.
one of his family
Yeah.
members. So when you're a Jujutsu sorcerer, do you just like get
What?
are unbeatable? He went through 5 buildings. Sixth building.
その上縫えも限界だ。
Okay, he doesn't have unlimitless.
No.
刺される前に解いた方がいいな。
Aw, he likes animals.
お前の式神、影を媒介にしているのか。
From shadows.
今更バレたところで問題はない。お前あの時、なぜ逃げた？宝の持ち腐れだな。バレバレか。つまらんことに命を懸けたな。この小僧にそれほどの価値は。
Shut
Well, the
up.
brat saved him first.
不平等な現実のみが平等に与えられ
Unfair
ている。
reality.
So what is it?
ああ。
大切な人のことを考えていたいの。
疑う余地のない善人だった。それでも積み木は呪われた。俺の性別 術も知らずめぐみなんて名前をつけた父親は今もどこかで朗々と生きている。
Wait, what?
因果応報は全自動ではない。悪人は法の下で初めて裁かれる。呪術師はそんな報いの歯車の一つだ。少しでも多くの善人が平等を享受できるように俺は平等に人を助ける。
So I save people unequally.
いいぞ、見せてみろ伏黒めぐみ。ゆらゆらやつ。
What just happened?
言っておくが俺はお前を助けた理由に論理的な思考を持ち合わせていない。だとしてもお前のような善人が死ぬのを見たくない。それなりに迷いはしたが、僕はわがままな感情。俺はヒーローじゃない、呪術師なんだ。だからお前を助けたことを一度だって後悔したことはない。そっか、やっぱ伏黒は頭がいいからな。俺よりいろいろ考えてんだろ。お前の真実は正しいと思う。でも俺が間違ってるとも思わん。ああ、悪い。そろそろだわ。長生きしろよ。
Well, they did say one died. But I mean,
What is happening?
how does one come back to
I
life
don't know,
from...
there are
I mean, I'm not
curses.
even sure how he spoke without a heart, but okay. It's a new dog. What?
What is happening?
Maybe to take him to hospital?
Without a heart.
Well, yes, but like, I'm telling you, like, it could be weird.
Oh my god, who is that?
Who is that? Which one of the three?
The one, it
Oh,
looked
wait.
like it's a guy with a ponytail. Is it?
Wait, let me see. I guess they're not visible to people. What is happening right now? Who are they?
1名様のご案内でよろしいですか？
Sit for one, she's not seeing.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
If he were to take up the
I don't
low
think.
part of
How many
his
times have
hair-
you watched that video? You know what I mean?
Never. I say
Exactly.
not interested. No, they kept popping up.
Oh,
There were
okay. I thought
multiple.
one video.
No.
まずは絶対に戦わないことと彼らに忠告したのですが、特急相手、しかも生死不明の5人の救助に1年生の派遣はありえない。それにユージは僕が無理を通して死刑に実質無期限の猶予を与えた。それを
Oh, like they did it. Okay. That makes more sense.
手よく彼を始末したって言ってた。犯人探しも面倒だ。いっそのこと上の連中
Kill the higher ups.
全員殺してしまう。
Oh my god, we understand each other. I support you.
珍しく感情的だな。彼のこと随分とお気に入りだったんだな。
Does she like him?
いつだって正当思いのナイスガイさ。
で、これがスクナの器か。
Sukuna's vessel. This is Yuji.
You think about
役立てろよ。
役立てるよ。
what is happening?
誰に言ってるの？
How is he gonna come back to life?
What is she? I don't think she's like a regular.
I don't think she's a
life.
regular, no.
自分が死んでる世話ないわよ。その割には平気そうね。
お前もな。
当然でしょ。会って2週間やそこらよ。そんな男が死んで泣きわめくほどちょろい女じゃないのに。
I was gonna say, I'm about to see tears.
Now you know you love him when he comes back.
夏服はまだかしら。なんだ。いつにも増して新規臭いな、めぐみ。
Oh, the girl.
Oh,
It kind of is awake. Zen.
私を名字で呼ぶんじゃねえ。今話中だ。
Oh my god!
あいつらが食らい負け。
何のことだ？
They're like second years or
Yeah.
something.
死んでるんです
Why didn't they go? I'm joking, I know why.
Aw, the panda's cute.
全員先輩ジュブの扱いなら学生一だ
Twirling cursed tools.
ジュゴン氏
His name is Salmon. Salmon?
おにぎりの具しかない
I wanna die.
時は少し丸くなるよ
Yuta's around.
なあと一人おっこつ先輩って唯一手放して
Pender's
They have given us 3 new names. I cannot.
今海外
あんたパンダをパンダに済ませる気か
Who's the one that's overseas? Is that the one that we
Who he
saw in the...
その通りだ実はお前たちに京都姉妹校交流会に出てほしくて
Kyoto's is their school exchange event?
京都姉妹校交流会
でも 2,3 年メインのイベントですよね
How many schools are there?
3年のボンクラが停学中なんだだからお前ら出ろ
And the third years are suspended.
スマブラ
それぞれの学長が提案した勝負方法を1日ずつ
My girl, I think the competition is about to be something like where you could possibly die.
団体戦2日目が個人戦って毎年決まってる
戦うの呪術師同士で
See what I mean, my girl? They're insane.
殺す以外なら何してもいい呪術合戦だ
逆に殺されないようみっちりしごいてやるぞ
Why would we be killing each other?
人手不足なんでしょ呪術師も
Exactly.
いい質問ですね今もな冬の終わりから春までの人間の陰気が初夏にドカッと呪いとなって現れる繁忙期ってやつだ
年中忙しいって時もあるがぼちぼち落ち着いてくると思うぜやるだろ
Now it's getting hotter. It's summer. Everyone's happier.
やる強くなるんだ
そのためなら何だって
Like in honor of our boy, but like...
意味がないと思ったら即やめるから
まあこんくらい生意気な方がやりがいがあるわな
I saw, like, remember in the intro, he like puts this down. He has tattoos, I think.
人間と呪いの立場を逆転させたいと
I get, are these the third years?
人間は嘘でできている表に出る正の
Is he talking to himself?
裏がある
Well, that's a very nice
Is
way
that
to
what-
look at it, I think.
Is that what how people see?
そうや殺意などは偽りのな
Our
い
truth of falsehood.
そこから生まれ落ちた我々呪いこそ真に純粋な本物の人間なのだだが現状消されるのは君たちの方だ
Okay, they're curses.
Yeah, they're curses.
知っているのだ我々はどうすれば呪術師に勝てる戦争の前に2つ条件を満たせば勝てる
War?
2つの条件とは1つ目は呪術師最強と言われる男
Gojo.
五条悟を戦闘不能にすること両面少な虎杖裕二を仲間に引き込むこと
He's dead.
I'm sorry, but who is this
I
guy?
don't know.
死んだのであろうその虎杖裕二というガキ
Brat.
さあどうかな
Who is this guy? I think he really might be the one I told. He might be the Bun guy. I thought I.
なく見上げるな不愉快だ
Oh, like now they're both stuck.
Stuck inside. The body is dead. But he can regenerate it, I guess.
Well, yes, that's why I think like he cannot simply die, even though like he
Yeah.
has a human body because he is merged with him.
Yeah,
So like
yeah,
he
yeah.
still like remains.
Yeah.
And now it's gonna be a thing of like
I think Sukuna needs
who
to...
overpower like someone like I goes down to conviction. Like
I
who
think
can
in the way Sukuna needs to regenerate.
what?
Sukuna needs to decide to regenerate. Because how else is he gonna regenerate? Or does
Yeah,
he get Sukuna's
yeah.
powers, you know what I mean?
See, like he could maybe use his powers to regenerate
Maybe,
himself.
Maybe.
Because I think the lines
yeah.
the lines between the two of them are blurred, and that can be
Mm-hmm,
good in terms of like regenerating, bad in terms of like morality. You know what I mean?
Bad in terms of Yuji's personality.
Yes. But see the
Interesting.
guy in the bun, fascinating. I think it's the guy in the bun.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like he had the earrings.
I mean, it means nothing to me.
And I
he's
always
just
thought he had an aura of like
evil,
villainish.
villainish.
And here he is Telling curses how to start a war?
I mean, yeah, figuring out how to get Sukuna and Yuji on his side.
Yes. Yeah,
Basically.
yeah. And disposing of
Definitely using him for
disposing of
something.
Gojo.
なんで俺のことを畜生
I'm sorry, how does a panda become a sorcerer?
That's a good
How does
question.
anyone become a sorcerer?
How?
Why does he only say these words?
でも俺はお前らと違って汗かかないしちゃんと毎日ファブってる臭くない
I believe you.
I think he smells very lovely.
I think so as well.
ということがあったお前ら嗅いでみろ
These are their senpais.
I wanna die.
We need to fight a war, apparently?
Exactly. I agree.
He told him he smells like sunshine.
Yes, he loves animals.
He loves animals more than he loves people.
Of course.
I think, like, you know, there's more.
Actually, I would say that about pandas as well. That they smell like sunshine.
I've never been so close to a panda, but like I could
But
imagine
like,
it.
do you? Yes. Do you know anything about pandas? Have you watched pandas videos?
Yes, but like, have you ever been in
No. I
anywhere
am not-
with not even a panda, anywhere where there's like animals that actually smell nice,
What do you mean?
like zoos?
What does those have to do with pandas?
Well, like I think anywhere where there's
Like,
like
have you smelled some dog?
yes, but like you wash a dog.
Panda can wash itself.
How?
He does not sweat. First that, and second, I'm just asking you: have you seen videos of pandas?
Yes,
Are they cute to you?
they're the cutest.
They're the cutest.
That
That is my
doesn't
point.
correlate with smell.
It actually does, in my opinion. Like when you love something, when something is so cute, you don't mind the smell.
There's a difference in not minding a smell and actually someone's smell.
Enjoying some smell of an animal, I think so.
I'm with you.
You're like, I'm not fighting this. I'm
I'm
not arguing. That's...
confused.
yeah.
When they said one of them dies, I didn't think like
Really?
no, like I thought, and I think I commented on it. I was like, oh, they're being dramatic. Like his heart is gonna stop for a few seconds. No. His heart got ripped out of his chest. Like somehow it did not cross my mind that this could be a possibility.
Yeah.
He's dead. At this point, this is a thing that regularly happens in animes. You know what I mean? It's not this shocking, but I did not expect this
I
to
mean,
go this way.
he wasn't the first main character that died.
No. In episode
in
5
episode
specifically,
5
I think.
Of season 1.
Or was it 4?
I think he got eaten.
It's 4
at
and
the
4
end
and
of
5.
4.
I actually think it's at the end of 5 because in that episode 6, I think it was Mikasa's episode, right? When she was like
Episode 6
losing
was
her
in
mind. That was
episode,
her.
yeah.
I don't remember if 6 was hers, but like I remember that. So then he got eaten at episode
But like,
5.
wasn't he in stomach in episode 5 already or not?
No, I think he just
Just
gets eaten.
gets eaten.
And then
Yeah,
she
and
gets
then-
saved.
And at the end of episode 4, were they next to the wall at the end of the episode? Episode 4 also ended on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, God, every episode.
Yes,
of
but like
Attack
I
on
feel like
Titan ended on a
we could have
cliffhanger.
watched 5 at that point.
Yeah.
Episode 4 ended on a cliffhanger that like they're in front of the wall. Is that like how episode 4 ended? Or 3?
Maybe, and then like the lightning kind of strikes, and then you
Yes,
see like
yes,
the colossal
yes.
Titan.
I think that's what episode 4. And
Episode
episode 5
5
ended on another
in the
cliffhanger, and we
mouth.
couldn't watch episode 6 after that.
Yeah,
I think that
potentially.
was like that, and like and
It never stopped. The
yeah,
cliffhangers
cliffhangers
were
never stopped. Like no matter how many episodes we watched, it was like 2, 4, 5. Doesn't matter. It's gonna end on a cliffhanger.
and it was
you
never.
know.
It was never okay to stop.
It wasn't. It isn't the first character, but like
No.
he definitely did die. Like heart got ripped out. No,
Yeah,
is that
ripped out.
Ripped out of his chest. But they are connected. You know.
they are connected.
really
Thus, like
connected.
his, I don't know what to call it, like mind and soul remain within the body.
I definitely think that is gonna be one of the more interesting storylines of this show, like how the two of them.
I don't think we will like even compute the I don't know what words to use, like what like them, the two of them being combined is gonna allow for, you know what I mean? Because like we don't know Sukuna and we don't know like the full extent of his ability, but like, you know, I don't see why our boy could not, like, let's say, make use of that at a certain point, you know. If he gains some strength, maybe he can pull from his powers even if he is still in
Absolutely.
control. Like, these are the things that I think are gonna be happening. And again, like we said, for better or worse, because I think, like, mentally Sukuna is what word to use? Crazy, insane,
Psychopath.
psycho. And our boy is kind of the opposite. But, like, you know, how do you combine these two beings?
Yeah.
I don't know. And, like,
Or meshed together. That's
yeah.
honestly very interesting. Again, I think
especially like their moralities.
That's what I want to say. It's gonna be very. I don't know which case is gonna be more interesting. How our boy affects Sukuna, or how Sukuna affects our boy. Because I definitely think it's gonna reflect on both of them.
I would love to see that. I think that's like such an interest. I mean, we're
didn't
barely
even scratch
like
the
literally
surface, like,
barely with the two of
that's
them. Like
what-
right
yeah.
now, we're just understanding. I think next episode might be like a good indicator of this, because like how this episode ended. I mean, I think where did we see it? Was it actually just the promo that we saw? It was, I guess, the promo. You see the two of them, and it's similar to what the shot is in the intro, where like Sukuna is like he's higher up than our boy,
think
and
it
they're
was at the-
staring at each
I
other.
actually-
Was it also in the episode, or
I think
is
it
it
was
just
at
how
the end of the
the
episode. Isn't it how
maybe
the episode ends?
Let's
I
see.
think
There's
it-
like multiple scenes in this episode I want to go back
I
to.
absolutely
So
agree.
like we might as well start from the end and see
Yes, but like I would also like to see Megumi's
a speech.
speech.
Me
Yeah,
too. Me too.
One more time.
Don't look inside me without permission. I hate it.
Great.
Yeah. Okay, we saw that.
Interesting.
But in the promo, then we saw a glimpse of our boy there. He's sitting on a throne made of like
Yeah.
skeletons or something. I don't
Of
know.
course
what
he is. What do you mean?
that he's
That makes absolute
very
perfect
dramatic.
sense.
Very dramatic. I think
Probably
it's about to be a battle
throne
of
he made himself. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
I think it's about to be like a battle of wills. I don't know. About like who overtakes. Like I think our boy couldn't regain control or couldn't wake up or whatever, because like where we left him in the previous episode, he didn't necessarily have like a will.
Yeah, to
like
fight.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was questioning his own strength and what he knew, because like for the first time in his life he is like being challenged, let's say, and in terms of like his strength and what he can do. And so like a lot of things are going through his mind, and so he cannot, let's say he doesn't have the willpower to take over.
But
Thus
listening,
Sukuna
is the one who is prevailing.
Yes.
But like listening to Megumi's speech.
See, this is the part that I am also confused about, because Megumi, I first thought that, because Megumi started doing something, and I first thought, oh wait, maybe he cannot, but then he started speaking.
Yeah.
And so like, I don't know if like, he started speaking because our boy was coming back and he just then stopped.
I didn't see that.
Let me
that
see
way.
again. See, and he was surprised and stopped.
But like there are tattoos all over his body.
Yes, but like maybe he saw, just so you know, and then he started speaking to him.
Yeah, but like it seemed to me that like that's his way of somehow.
Live a long life. What a thing to say. I understand what you mean. Like tattoos were still on his face, but it seemed to me like he had there's a look on his face. Like he changed his way, like he stopped himself. Like it doesn't seem to me like then he decided to speak and then like thus bring him out. It seemed to me like he sees that he potentially, I don't know, maybe his eyes. I have no idea what he exactly sees. Maybe that like he sees that he is coming back and thus he starts speaking to him as to why he has, let's say, saved him, because he's about to die. Now when he like comes back, he has, 5 seconds, let's say, before he dies.
I understand what you mean. It's just that, like I'm like, let's play it again. It's just that like
It's
there
difficult
was
to
no
process.
point at no point like we have seen that. You know what I
That
mean?
he's coming
That
back.
he's coming
yeah,
back.
no,
Like,
no.
I don't understand why we wouldn't see that like he's coming back. Or let's say if he's coming back to save Megumi. So like wouldn't we see, like why would they take that away from us for us to see that like he wants to come back for Megumi?
Well, I don't know. I don't like he is I'm not even sure why he is coming back. I mean, he is coming back because like he said, Megumi said in the beginning to Sukuna, when Sukuna said like when he took the heart out to basically like stop Yuji from coming back, and Megumi said he's gonna come back regardless, because a lot of what he does is like he says like there should be a proper death, and I'm sure that he does not want his body to be used to kill other people, not Megumi. Yeah, and so like of course he's gonna
For him, it would be a proper death to die saving Megumi.
Exactly, because again, it's like saving one person, and this is like I consider this a very proper death. You know what I mean? And so like of course he's gonna come back.
I don't know, just somehow in that moment while seeing how Megumi is firing up, you know.
But let me just see what exactly Megumi thought he was gonna do in this very moment while he was about to do something, because Megumi is much stronger than I thought he was. Like I am kind of shocked how strong he is.
Because of the father.
Wait, and this is also the part this is just about you rewatch. This is also the part I want to see where he talks about his father.
Yeah, me too.
And because he talks about his motivations, and about a dead, it seems like potentially a sister, I think. The only thing granted equally to all is an unfair reality.
Sure.
If I have the time to curse someone, I'd rather spend it thinking about those precious to me. She deserves happiness more than anyone else. What's that on her forehead? But Tsukumi was still cursed. The father who named me Megumi with no regard for my gender is still off living as he pleases somewhere. I want more good people to enjoy fairness, even if only a few. So I save people unequally. This one started burning through your life. Depending on what this would... He said that that's how it started burning through your life?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever he is doing, and the Sukuna said that he has, like, what a waste of talent.
Yeah.
Or something, like, because he's gonna die fighting him, and, like, he has a lot of potential. He said, like, wasting through your... Like, is him using this ability, like, does he lose years of his life? Like, does he give his... Because I don't know what Jujutsu is. I have no idea what he's using. Like, I don't know what the cursed energy is. Like, this is all still a very big mystery to me. Like, if he is using his, let's say, life force to do this, like, to try to be a danger to Sukuna, and our boy Yuji could be seeing that and doesn't want him to die or use this energy, life energy, or even, like, kill. Because, like, maybe, you know, at this point there's no saving Yuji, and so like you need to stop him, and so like he needs to kill him, but like that will weigh heavy on him, and so our boy just comes back to like not make him force not make him kill him. And then he just like saw him returning, some like in his eyes or something, he saw that like he's returning, because like he stopped he stopped and immediately started speaking to him. I think that's what happened.
Burning through your... So this is
when you start burning through your life.
This is when you start burning through your life. Okay.
I don't know. Burning to me like sounds like...
years.
Yes, but like also this is I don't understand Japanese.
Yeah.
So now like is this a choice in translation? Should I be taking this literally? Maybe it's like not meant to be taken literally. I have no idea.
No, yeah, I agree, because like this is when you start burning through your life. Yeah, I don't know, when I first read the sentence, like especially because we just saw Megumi being reminded about everything, what is motivating him, why he is here, you know. So like I think I read this is why you start burning through your life, like a fire burning in him, like fire that is like things that are motivating him to burn up.
I understand. I mean? Like things that are gonna fully consume him.
Yes, and like then we see like.
But like this one looked excited to see. This one looked excited to see this.
Yeah.
You know, because like he doesn't care whether Megumi kills him now, because like he still is gonna live through the fingers and like whatever. He's still gonna be fine. He's still gonna be fine. So like he looked very excited to.
But like I think he would be excited with the power.
Yes.
You know. With somebody powerful fighting him. You know, I think that would absolutely excite him. Like the first time I have seen, like when we just finished the episode, like I at that point got an impression that the reason why he stopped, because I took it, I don't know how to explain it, I took it literally that because we didn't see the change in Yuji's behavior. I mean, is Sukuna. That means that like Yuji came back afterwards for Megumi, you know what I mean? Like that, like he came back after Megumi started speaking, not before Megumi started speaking. You know,
I
that, like
understand.
Megumi with the talk conversation, Megumi was the one who brought Yuji back. You know, that like because like he said something along the lines like because he saved him because of his own selfish reasons, you know, which is to save good people,
Yeah.
to give them more, let's say, fairness, because like
It's unfair, so I'm gonna.
exactly, it's unfair that good people die, so I'm gonna give them
Yeah.
more of their time, you know. And that's what is motivating him, that's what he wants to do. So like it's selfish, even though it's not selfish.
Yeah,
He's helping
yeah.
people, but like it's because that brings him, let's say, happiness,
Yeah, sure,
you know,
sure,
or whatever. So like when he started talking, I thought he changed his mind, that like he's not gonna save Yuji, because like the entire time I thought he was trying to heal Yuji's heart, you know what I mean, like by making Sukuna regenerate his heart so Yuji can come back.
I think that is what he was trying to do. But then, like, just Yuji started coming back, and only because of the face for a second.
Yeah, I
because
understand.
otherwise, I would be with you if he's just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
started speaking. Then I'm like, okay, he's just trying to like wake him up, but he's trying to wake him up. Yeah, it's because then like
No, like when I saw that face, I at that point read it as I changed, not I changed my mind, but like this one is getting excited in front
okay,
of me
understand.
to fight me, you know,
I understand.
like getting everything that he wants. And why am I doing this? I'm doing all of this for my own selfish reasons.
I understand.
Why I could, it's just to save Yuji, you know.
I understand. I think like, but it would be too soon for him to like change his
I
convictions.
understand.
You know, it's episode 5. Like I think we're gonna have to, because like we have not necessarily seen where there would be a downside still. You know, like okay, he wants to save good people. Yeah.
Exactly previous episode.
Yeah.
If he would not save people who have done something horrible
Yes.
in their lives, in that sense, it's unfair. Like he says, you know, like he wants to do something because life is unfair. So like the only way that like that like not judge, that like can.
Well, yes, he does. He said like I'm a sorcerer, so like I'm another cog in the machine of retribution.
Yeah.
So like he is the one that is like delivering, let's say, karmic justice.
Yeah.
You know, and so like he is in a way playing judge, jury, and executioner for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That is his right now motivations. And again, I cannot say anything because we have not seen him
Yeah.
be faced with
A situation where he actually needs to leave,
Yes.
let somebody die.
everything that I have seen from this boy. He has saved everyone. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. That's the only thing that we have seen.
And so like I want to see like, you know, whether he would, let's say, let someone die or not save someone that he doesn't deem are like morally correct. And like whether what that would do to him, because again, there's a difference between like doing it and saying it. And I would like to see that. So like I don't think he would like change his convictions here in this very moment, because like I think we would need a road for him to change his convictions based on like, you know, more knowledge about the way that the world works, because things are rarely so black and white, you know, for you to decide, okay, this kid in the previous episode that like hit this girl with his car, and again, of course, like that is horrible, horrific. A child died that
like
didn't
first
need
time, second time that, like,
second
he
time
was-
he's driving without a license, but I don't think that he like harmed anyone. Let's say the first time he drove,
But like, he just
but
got
like
caught.
yes, but like again, what he has done has been horrible and awful, and like he needs to, in my opinion, be like reformed, because again, if it's like a juvenile detention center, he's also like under 18.
yeah.
I don't know the circumstances of like him, of his life, and like what has happened to him that has potentially led him to like
Absolutely.
enter a car without a license. That's why I don't want to play judge, jury, and execution, because I don't want to like line up someone's circumstances and think like, oh, is this worth, is this not worth it, you know? But I think you can only come to that with time, especially if you have grown up in such an environment. He has said this, I'm gonna assume this is a sister, because like she looks like a bit older than him, that has died, and she was like the kindest person, and she said something along the lines, if I'm not cursed, but like if I have cursed, I would rather use it for the people that I love. But like
Something like
using the
Rolando
word
said.
curse as a positive thing, and like that's what's tripping me up, because like curse to my in my mind like means something bad, but like the way that she said it sounded like it's something good. But like she still succumbed and died to the curse. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
See, this would explain why there are not many Jujutsu sorcerers. I'm gonna assume that like maybe okay, let's say their father is also a sorcerer, and like let's say
I
it
think
gets
that's
passed down by
definitely-
generations. So like him and his sister
Makes sense.
both have I don't know, curses.
Yeah.
And like as you grow up, as you like, you know how teenagers go through puberty, that's what happens to your powers as well. And if you like, you need to be strong enough to, let's say, survive it, like a virus. But if you're not strong enough, you can die. And like his sister died from this curse, like couldn't handle it. And that's why there's so little Jujutsu sorcerers, because like people simply, you know, cannot survive this. I don't know. And like she died, and it's unfair because like she was such a kind person. And his father, and he said the father, so like there's very
The father that gave me this name had no care of
for my gender. That line confused me so much in that moment, because I was like, I literally was like, are you trans? Like, what am I? No regard to my gender. Now I'm just thinking, I guess the Megumi is a female sounding name.
I think it's like a
For-
guy
no,
being called Lola. Not
Well,
even that.
things happen.
Yeah, but like
Maybe a more feminine name.
Very well, yes. I think
Yeah.
Milena. I think in Serbia that's just like a very very feminine name. That there is not a single guy in world that will be called Milena. In Serbia, that will be called Milena. I took it as that. You know.
Yes. Later on, I did take it as that, but in the moment, I was like, "What is this revelation?" It's like, my God, an anime.
That did not even cross my mind in anime. I feel like I don't. I think if you said I'm trans, I would be like, do you know what that means? You know what I mean? I somehow
No, like
don't think that's gonna
the
happen.
first thing that my mind went to. I was like, I guess just Megumi is also like a feminine sounding name. And he said like his father is God knows where doing God knows what. So like clearly not a present or any type of father. And like he still gets to live, and he still gets to.
Didn't even like that he's not present. It seems like they don't see eye to eye. That like that he is more on an evil side. At least in Megumi's eyes. So like it's unfair that like this curse has took potentially his sister, you know, and while his father is living, able to do whatever he wants, however he wants it. And I do agree. I think now that like curses are probably passed down through generations. So you either survive it or you don't survive it. And like especially now with our boy, that's why we could constantly ask, how do you know how to do this? Well, they have been born probably with that and have known that, and like have been taught by their parents.
That will make more
something
sense.
like that. And of course, our boy Yuji has never knew that, or has been been taught anything, because like his parents are not here, and his grandfather has never told him anything.
Yeah.
You know, until just before he has died, has told him you have to save people, because he knows that Yuji has curses or like Jujutsu or whatever. Like,
because I mean he was like, it's not normal for a child to be that strong or that fast.
That's what I say. I think through
Yuji.
I think through Yuji just didn't shown up earlier.
Maybe.
You know, like even
Maybe
though
he
he
was
did,
shielded from it.
yeah, but like even if he did through strength, let's say, but he didn't think it wasn't as strong as with our other maybe characters who knew completely. I think even Nobara at one point said like he comes from normies or something like that, coming from maybe people can come from a parents who did not have curses, but like maybe somebody in their family, one person had curse, and like
he definitely is something weird, but like
Who?
for Yuji. But like for example, like I don't think it's so clear cut to say that he is just like, let's say, like them, because I would assume that he should be able to at least see the curses, you know, like walking, like there's a curse in his schoolyard, he doesn't see it, you know. So like either there's like some type of like blocker on him or like something, because like he doesn't have the abilities that they have, You know, he's just very strong. And so like there's something weird.
But he did see curses. He does see curses.
Now,
No.
no. But like that you know, he ate a finger.
Before finger.
Yes,
when
but
he fought it, he ate it.
yes, but they have explained that as in like that's why they, you know, the guy in the previous episode that put that like thing over
Okay.
they do it to hide it when like I guess the thing can be if it's I'm gonna assume like if it's very powerful then it can be visible or something to everyone, and if you're like close to death you can see it or whatever.
If you're about to die, that's how I understood it.
Yes, if you're about to die, but I think like why would you like put a shield over it? Like I thought like for it to not be visible or something.
But like I thought maybe just because like the fighting, all of it would be visible, not completely just the curse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought the fighting between all of them potentially something can be visible. So like let's shield it. That's how I took it.
Yeah, but like I would assume like there's there's curses walking around. Like he would have, if he could see it, he would have seen it. Again, there's a one in his schoolyard. Like he would have seen that if he could see curses. And so like he can't necessarily do that. So like I just think it's again maybe because like his parents try to protect him and thus like try to like I don't know like put some blockers. I'm saying blockers because I'm reading a book again where the girl has powers and she has put her grandparents put blockers on her to not be able to like use her powers. So I'm just like going by that. I don't know. Again, it's just I simply cannot figure it out. But like
I still think that like maybe just like now he sees it. Now it's like he is. I didn't think that he is completely like them. I don't know when I said it. I think that he's definitely different considering that like he is the one who ate the. I think if Megumi would eat a finger, he would die. You know, like I think he's different.
I mean, come on, a 1 in a million chance.
That's what I say. I think he's different, definitely, than them. Just like in what way and like who his parents are and like he doesn't have jujutsu technically, does he?
Well, in the previous episode he like tried using it. He tried to put every like negative emotion into his fist, but like it wasn't enough.
It wasn't that strong in comparison. I'm talking but like maybe he needs to learn it.
Yeah,
again,
he has never gone.
That's
we need to get to that.
It feels like it's just showed up in him.
Yeah.
You know that is how it feels. Like maybe he was protected from it in any way or something like that. But like it feels he's just now aware of it. Where Megumi has jujutsu, can like with animals, with everything, he fights with it.
Yeah, and like he is very strong. Very strong. I was like fucking first year. What do you mean
guessing,
first year?
Yeah.
But he's very strong.
Because for us, first years are people who don't know anything because we are watching it through Yuji's eyes, you know. Yeah. But like I don't think they really are. It seems to me that like many of them
he's stronger than Nobara. You know what I mean? Like I think he is still like very strong.
Yeah.
And even this guy said like, "Wow, what a wasted potential." Or something.
I agree. It's just that like also maybe considering who his father is, we don't know much, but like it seems like that he is also important, strong, or somewhere something, you know. So like to me that also. Maybe he was taught since he was a kid.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe Nobara can get stronger. Maybe Yuji can get stronger as time goes by.
Like literally, who knows? Like maybe their father like overworked them when they were younger, and the sister simply couldn't survive or something. Because,
it was interesting that she said I would rather prefer using it with people who I love. What does that mean?
Like what are they supposed to use it for?
Yeah.
I mean, they have brought in the idea or whatever of like the Jujutsu Sorcerers Organization. I don't know what to call them. The ones that have sent these children here to basically get killed. So like there is of course an organization high up. And they did this while Gojo was
not here,
yes. So like we really have underestimated Gojo because like I'm like he's a professor at a school, you know what I mean? But like the organization, whoever the fuck they are, like also sorcerers, are doing this behind Gojo's back because like they can't. They're afraid to like not listen to him. They can say no
to him. Technically, he is the one who convinced them that they should give chance to Yuji, you know. So like they didn't want to do it, but like they couldn't say no. So the only way that they would kill Yuji was to in a moment when the Gojo is not here, do this whole thing so Yuji could die.
God knows, like maybe his father is like in the organization, you know
maybe,
what I
definitely,
mean? And
yeah.
so like if he's getting taught to use his powers, like
Yeah.
it could be because like, I mean, anytime you have powers, it's someone has to, an organization has to want to use them, you know, for
Absolutely,
like
absolutely.
selfish evil means.
Absolutely.
And so like this is not far-fetched at all. So like we understood more of like
We found
more
out
of
more of it.
Megumi's
Found out more of
reasonings,
him,
and I
yeah.
really enjoy his reasonings.
Me too.
Like it makes sense for him. Again,
Even-
where
yeah.
he's gonna fall in the future, I have no idea. But like I think it's I don't know. I really enjoy it. Like I really
Absolutely, me too.
enjoyed that storyline for him.
Absolutely, me too. I have no idea because like it seems to me that like he is completely being led and motivated because of that. But like again, because he wants to save people who are innocent, who have nothing wrong. But like I think that motivation is there also because of the father. You can see, you can hear it in his voice, the hatred, like with the way he's saying the father, you know,
like
or
the
things like that,
attachment.
detachment.
Like he does not want to like be his son.
No, but like I think because his if his sister who is so good has died, and his father who is
Still lives.
evil and is allowed to live more, then the motivation is led from a hatred towards his father as well.
Yes.
Which would mean that like that he connects that hatred to people who have done bad things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that like I could even now see him actually allowing person who he deems as evil to die
Yeah.
because of that. It
I
was
can
different to me
completely
somehow
understand
before
that.
when I thought like if he's just like wants to save people who are innocent and like he's angry because like these people don't deserve to live who are evil. But like in this case when he is led by his own personal family.
Yeah, he wants to like punish people that are
Yeah.
otherwise never gonna get any type of like
Punishment.
karma
Yes,
or retribution.
Yes, that's how it seems to me. And
I love that line of thinking because I mean I don't agree with that line of thinking, but like I love the storyline because like I would love for him to like have an encounter.
yeah,
Like where
I
he,
agree.
you know, deems things as black and white, but then like and things like someone deserves to die because of like something that they have done, and then like finds out what has made them act this way.
Yeah.
You know, like even like for example, if we take Yuji, who he is who's gonna be his friend, who's gonna try to like save.
Yes,
Yuji's body is being
yeah.
controlled also by a monster, you know. So like how
but like
if
even
someone
maybe
comes and
monster
wants
is
to kill Yuji, you're gonna be opposed to this. How so?
But like even Yuji can, if he is influenced by Sukuna,
yeah,
and like he knows Yuji, but like now Yuji is not the same person anymore.
Exactly.
That's gonna be even more interesting for his character, in my opinion.
because like how he views the world, you should kill Yuji.
Yes,
He is doing
that's
horrible
gonna be
things.
that's gonna be very.
But like
interesting.
you're gonna be like, but I know him and I know like he can be saved.
Yes.
Now just
he
transfer
has a
that
good
to
heart.
the rest of humanity.
I just love, again, when somebody comes from something personal that has
Mm-hmm.
happened to them, and in this case, let's say potentially his family. I mean, definitely his family, considering the father, you
Yeah.
know, but like maybe even the sister, like that, like he had that two opposites. One who is such a nice and probably was good person, good sister to him, they had a nice bond or whatever, has died, and this one, the father, is living and being able to do anything that he wants without any karma, without any justice, without anything, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like that that's such a compelling story, honestly.
Yes.
I really love that.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
Also, a thing that I think we might have found the guy. I think we might have found the guy.
Yes.
I think if he were to tie up the rest of his hair in a bun, I think this is the one that I have seen.
Fun.
And I think he definitely doesn't fall into the Armin type.
Definitely.
I think he falls into the Eren type. What is he? Is he a sorcerer? Looks like a sorcerer.
No, when
looks
he is Megumi's
human.
father. I'm joking. He
Too
looks
young.
younger, yeah.
He looks 28 as
Yeah.
well. He looks
Yeah.
like Gojo's age. Is he a sorcerer? But like, is he like a fallen sorcerer? Because like he is speaking to curses
But
and telling them how to wage a war.
But sorcerers are just like name of the ones who are
I have no idea.
Is it
We
like
don't
an
even
army
know.
and they're fighting against curses? You know what I mean?
Oh no, I think I
Or
I
everybody
would
who
think
can use
yes.
Jujutsu is a sorcerer.
I would say that.
Oh, then I think he's a sorcerer.
Yeah, I think like everyone
He's
that has
just-
the ability to use
Okay, then I think
Jujutsu
he's
is a sorcerer.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I think then he's a sorcerer.
Yeah, it's not
I
like
think
a
he's-
organization name that he belongs to.
Okay,
No.
that's what I'm thinking.
At least I don't think so.
Then I think he's definitely a sorcerer, and he seems very interesting. He wants to get Yuji and Sukuna by that.
Yes.
Mostly Sukuna, you know what I mean? And get them on his side.
Yes.
And considering that he wants Sukuna on his side, that doesn't sound like somebody who is very morally correct.
You see, let me see what they were talking about here while they were crossing street. Because I was too preoccupied with the fact that that's him, potentially. That looks like him, the most that I've seen from anyone else. Was there any real reason to use a precious finger? Oh. Well, we did learn a few things. Okay, so they're the ones that have placed the cursed womb with the finger in it to
Yeah.
see Sukuna's. And these are curses.
Curses, yes. Yes.
But like, yeah. I was gonna do my little... Do curses need to be evil? You know? Is this like a tattoo?
Or like a scar.
At the present, you're the ones being limited curses. That's why we come to ask you, what can we do to defeat the Jujutsu sorcerers? If you fulfill two conditions. Why is he having one of his eyes closed? Does he not have an eye?
Did he not have it? Did he
One,
have
like,
it the
he
entire
was-
time?
I couldn't see him while they were crossing the street. I wasn't looking his eye. But I don't know. I didn't notice him closing an eye. But when he was speaking to the waitress, he was speaking from this side of his face, which like has an open eye. So like I don't think I can tell necessarily whether he has both eyes. They're both closed here. Well, when he's speaking, he's closing one eye. That's when maybe he does not have an eye.
Maybe.
That does not tell me anything, but like maybe he does not have an eye. And they came to him to know how to defeat Jujutsu
Yeah.
sorcerers. He's a sorcerer that hates them.
I mean,
And I feel like there would be ample reason to hate them. I mean, when there's an organization, I am
no, I feel
concerned about that.
yeah,
You
but
know
like
what I mean?
I feel like we're gonna see what led him through his life to come to this point,
Yes.
to want to take Sukuna, have Sukuna on his
Yes,
side.
and use them
Definitely, I don't think
to fight the sorcerers.
Yes, but like it doesn't seem to me that like he's on the right side. But like I feel like his story is gonna be interesting because of the motives that like why he's here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's what I think.
Yeah,
it's gonna
me
be
too.
an interesting story with him.
Yeah.
He has probably lost somebody, something horrible, tragic happened to him, or something like that. You know?
Well, I mean, like, for the love of God, if, let's say our boy, and he's not gonna do this, but, like, he survives this and he finds out that the organization sent him here to die,
Yeah.
I'm kind of,
I
on the
understand.
step of becoming this, you know what I mean?
I understand, but I think we're gonna even have more motivations here.
No, definitely, but
I think
that's
it's
what I
not
would say. I
gonna-
don't think they, like, need... I think they're, let's say, visible reasons as to
I
why
think-
how we can come to this, let's
I
say.
think it's gonna more be like that something happened to somebody close to him
Yeah,
than to
potentially.
him, you know. But like if he
Potentially.
doesn't have an eye, he maybe lost it in a fight or
Lost an
something
eye.
like that.
And we have met second years and the
Yeah.
panda.
Yes.
They all look ridiculous, and I
As do
I
our
have
kids.
just learned the name of the ones that we have known.
I mean, Panda is the easy one.
Panda, great.
Fine,
I
we
mean,
only
actually,
have-
the one is salmon because he keeps just saying
Yes,
salmon.
Yes. So only we don't.
The
only
girl,
know-
Maki.
I don't.
Oh my god, I think they said Maki.
So maybe actually we know all of their names.
Wow, maybe I'm getting better at this.
I think you are.
I think I'm getting better at
you're
names.
definitely getting better at that.
If her name is Maki. But I guess we'll find more about them
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah. That's it, guys.
That's it.
Thank you so much for
Yes.
watching. We'll see you very soon.
Bye.
Bye.